Dun 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 dun.
Wrestlingus show!
Dun 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 dun.
Meet Twitcher! Hey Lingus Mafia, it's the Wrestlingus show. I'm Cav Manning.
I'm Fausti Walnuts.
It's season 2.
Lingus 4.
And this is everything that's going down in pro wrestling. Now for your TNA
Impact.
report. So this week the show starts out with Angle and Sting in the ring talking about who their surprise member of the main event Mafia is going to be.
In full gimmick.
Oh! What's worse than hearing that main event Mafia music when Sting comes out?
Hearing it again when Angle came out. So Sabin's in the back, and he gets abducted by aces and eights. He's dragged into a trailer, but he doesn't even know who's grabbing him, and he's busy holding on to his belt for dear life.
So aside from the absurd fact that Sabin is being grabbed and pulled away by a 7-foot monster while he's got one arm on the belt and one hand protecting himself, why would Bully Ray be so afraid of Sabin? Fun fact.
Chris Sabin is the only guy to ever kick out of 3D.
Like in life, three-ways are always more exciting.
Suicide, Kenny King, and the X Division champion, Chris Sabin.
So Suicide wins this match.
But wait! So Hogan reveals that TJ Perkins has actually been Suicide this whole time.
Bent over holding his belly like he ate a bad bowl of chili. God, I felt so stupid because I always thought Daniels and Kazarian were Suicide.
You fucking mark.
Ryan Howe was on Gut Check this week.
I remember that guy.
Oh, yo, Ryan Howe from WWE's Tough Enough here. Wrestling's rock star and Mr. Howe too. I'll tell you how to be a jabroni. Watch the two idiots on Wrestlingus. That's all you have to do.
What can we say about this match? He played an awesome guitar to start it.
Hey, Big O got a gut check, and he got it before Johnny Gill.
That fucking Johnny Gill. Fucking Tits McGee. So Velvet gets her rematch against Mickie James, and she loses via tap out and cries and sobs afterwards. Now, where have we seen this before?
Pound Caitlyn.
I'd like to. As reported here last week, Joe is in the Lingus Mafia. He wishes. He was in the main event Mafia finally, and throws up the sign. I was like, this guy should be throwing up the LM, don't you think? TNA Main Event Mafia Edition, spoiler alert!
Magnus and Rampage are the next two members of Main Event Mafia.
So what happened to the whole gimmick about you had to be a world champion and a main eventer to get into this Mafia?
Hey, to be in our Mafia, all you gotta do is throw up the LN.
So, who is Suicide to end the show? Who is this guy? I love the voice sound effects and everything he's talking about. Who is it? He finally reveals himself and it's...
A-Double, Austin Aries.
But the problem is, why do they do this on a taped show? I popped for it. I was surprised. I had no fucking clue. But why do it on a taped show? All the spoilers let loose. Everybody already knows about it. See, TNA finally comes up with something great, but there's always that little bit of bullshit they're involved with.
And now it's time for your WWE report.
Money in the Bank pay-per-view is in 2 weeks. Who wins?
My all-star pick is CM Punk, and my jobber pick is Antonio Cesaro.
My all-star pick is Bryan Danielson. You heard me. And my jobber pick is Wade Barrett. So the Shield is defending their tag team titles on the free YouTube pre-show.
For the last few months, these guys have been the hottest thing in the world. They're undefeated. Now they're losing on SmackDown. Cena, Sheamus, Orton can't beat them, but the Usos and Christian can beat them. What the hell's going on?
The hottest fucking shit in the fucking world. Fuck you! Hey, how do you make Ziggler a face?
Take away AJ, take away Big E, and make him go against 3MB.
Winner! Ricardo Rodriguez suspended 30 days for the wellness policy. You think it was pot?
Sure the hell wasn't steroids.
Bravo to Daniel Bryan for wearing a full outfit for a referee this week.
Pound pants.
Pound sleeves. Tucked. So how about Jericho trying to stop the Goldberg chants, calling him Cryback, trying to get the crowd to go in that direction instead of calling him Goldberg the whole time. But now all of a sudden he's Cryback and quitting. No mas, a la
Duran?
So what are they going to do with him now? Now he's a big giant puss? I don't know what they're going to do next.
AJ Lee comes out and berates Caitlyn about her weight, calling her a fatso?
I hope WWE doesn't have her speak at any of these Be a Star campaigns. Next week,
they're coming.
So to end the night, we had champion versus champion, and all night they're doing little vignettes. Who has won the world title and who has won the WWE title?
If you notice, one of the world champions they showed was Sting. Now, there's a rumor out that Sting is very interested in actually finally joining WWE. We've heard this rumor a lot. We'll see if it actually really happens.
And twice they mentioned Hulk Hogan on this show.
So we get the champion versus champion fight, Cena versus Del Rio, and it was kind of predictable. We got the Henry run in, we got the Ziggler run in, and Cena eventually wins clean.
Well, clean enough. That's the end of the show. And by that music, you know what time it is? It's time! It's time! It's Meat Twitcher time!
Well, rock the cradle of love. Rock the cradle of love. Yes, the cradle of love. Don't rock easily too. Well,
As you know, Meat Twitcher of the Week is where it is the Hot Girl of the Week. So do pound Meat Twitcher on Twitter and send us all your Meat Twitchers who you think should win this week, and they will be given a tally on the board. As you saw, Mickie James was our winner this week, so we will give her her due. Cap off. And if you see, a nice beautiful 4 spot for Mickie. So there you have it. Last week we talked about you have a chance to win some money from this show. We are going to start, well, yeah, kind of from everyone, really. But we're going to start a Lingus Fantasy Football. So if you want to be part of it, it will be $20 per person, and you can email us or actually tweet us. Tweet us your contact info with your mailing address so we can send you an invite. And we'll give you more details as they come along. So you want to do pound Lingus Fantasy, because we got plenty of them. So remember, together, we're assholes!
Fuck you!